Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to go over my finally finished, not only ordered but has arrived shopping list for the Shendrones Thicc. Now obviously we have our frame here, this very robust large frame. We have our ESCs here. I did not go with the ones that were in the video that Nerk FPV listed because since he talked about them, they literally fell off the map. They're no longer available. These are a little bit smaller, but these are the Hack RC BL Heli 32 35 amp 2 to 5S. So we have that. We have our power distribution boards here, 5.0, 5-volt power boards. We have our Lumineer Lux F7 Ultimate Flight Controller, obviously our air unit, and we have our Brother Hobby Avenger 2806.5 1300 kilovolt motors. I wanted to get the 1700 ones, but I was going for a little bit of a lower end with this, so I went with the 1300 instead. Also over here is our props. These are our HQ props, 7x4x3, light gray, carbonate, Popo compatible. So that's what we have. Now I'm just going to go through and check everything out. So we already know what the frame is. We know what the air unit is. I did briefly describe the ESCs on here. Just want to take them out and look at them real quick. Damn plugs. All right, there we go. So they did actually go ahead and connect wires from the ESC to go to the power distribution board and flight controller. That's nice. I like that. They are shrunk wrapped to an extent. I don't know why they already did it halfway, like thanks, I guess. But I would have much rather had the piece of shrink wrap in there, and then after I had soldered these on, been able to put it on and cover all of the pads myself. So these are the Hack RCs. All 8 of them. All right. We have our wires in there, our little gummies. Just pull those out for 2 seconds. There was a whole extra bag in there that I didn't see until I looked pretty close. There we go. We have our gummies. They actually provided a couple extra. That's always nice. And then there's a different tab in there in case you need it. I wish there could have been tabs from the power distribution board to go to the flight controller, but with that working on 2 different PDBs, that probably isn't a thing that exists yet. I do like the new Maytech one, the one that I have on the Hex build that I worked on, though. That is nice. That plugged right in. So there's the ESCs, there's the PDBs, and the flight controller. We have our air unit. Everybody knows what that is. We don't really need to go over that at all. These little guys right here, though, they are not so little. In fact, these, I knew they were bigger. This is probably the biggest motor I've ever worked with, but they're quite big. I was not anticipating that. I'm not gonna lie. I have opened these before, and the first time I opened it, I laughed. I was like, "What the heck?" But there's the motor. Quick comparison. I do have my Digi Hex sitting right here as well. And for a regular 2200 kilovolt motor compared to the 28065, there is definitely a significant difference there. So that's the motor. Go ahead and put that back in the box real quick here. Eight of those as well. And then last but not least, our prop. And that thing is massive. This is the first 7-inch drone that I have ever worked on. This is also the first octocopter that I've ever worked on. So we're knocking out a couple things all at once here at the same time. Now, this is a very short video. I'm not really going to do a lot with this. I just wanted to go over everything that I have purchased. I'll put a description for all of this in the link below. And the build on this is going to start very soon, so don't worry, I will get into that. But for right now, this is Thumb FPV. Thank you for watching, and have a good one. We'll have another video up soon.